A decade may have passed, but for many, time hasn't healed the pain. At the exact moment Christchurch was rocked to its core 10 years ago, hundreds of people today fell silent. Remembering the 185 people who died, not just numbers, as each name was read out loud.
冷经验
Michael Stewart Coulter Stiant.
100万春樹
Including the 87 victims who were foreign nationals, whose families weren't able to be at this memorial service because of travel restrictions.
We are forever connected by this tragedy, and we do not forget you even when we are apart. You are with us in spirit.
February 22, 2011 is etched into New Zealand's collective memory like the scars the quake left on the city's landscape. The magnitude 6.3 earthquake flattened buildings, including those which housed Canterbury Television Studios, an English language school and medical centre. More than 20,000 aftershocks were to follow, damaging tens of thousands of homes.
10 years on, there will be people still living their daily lives with the long shadow of that day. And even as time passes, none of us will forget.
Christchurch is now physically recovering, but for the families of the victims, what's more important are the lessons.
Today remind us of our responsibility to make sure we learn from this tragic experience and honor those lovely people we lost by ensuring their dreams are kept alive, by ensuring this will not happen again.
For those who survived, like Anne Malcolm, who was pulled from the ruins, the day represents gratitude.
I survived, and that was because of the people who helped, and that's why I'm here. And I'm eternally grateful.
Among the international rescue teams were those from Australia who today watched the live-streamed service.
Christchurch will remain forever in our hearts, and together we will remember them.
As the City of Churches maintains the faith it can rebuild.
As we look ahead to the coming decade, I see hope, I see energy and optimism, and I see Christchurch taking its rightful place amongst New Zealand's best and brightest cities.
Catalina Flores, SBS World News.
Well, Television New Zealand reporter Kim Baker-Wilson was there for the service. He says while the pain was palpable, the occasion is a tribute to the city's unity and resilience.
Well, hours after the service, people are still coming to pay their respects tonight. Christchurch is very much a city on the rise, but it depends on where you look at. You can see new buildings over there, but then you can see empty, sprawling, gravelly car parks just next door where buildings used to stand. And then, of course, there are the buildings that are still standing but battered. Like so many of the people in Christchurch, emotionally battered and bruised, and that was very easy to see in today's service. Just a quick glimpse around and you could see 10 years of pain on their faces. We could see couples standing together, holding each other with their arms against each other. We could see one man looking on at the memorial wall with his head in his hands, heavily crying, such was his pain. That memorial wall is special. It has the names of 185 people etched in stone in that wall. And that was a special moment during today's service when those 185 names were read out. It took several long minutes for that to be complete. Such is the number of names. The Prime Minister, Jacinda Ardern, said 10 years for some feels like a very long time, but for others it feels like it was only yesterday, and that was certainly the sense that we were getting today. And for others, again, it's just another day in the many years ahead of ongoing recovery.